everyone, it's Kelly. So, long time no see. So, I know I haven't made a video in what feels like a very, very long time. I'm not sure exactly how long, but I'm going to give you guys kind of an update on everything. I think last time I made a video, I did mention that I was on Femera. 5 milligrams of it, cycles 3 to 7. And that did make me ovulate, and I got positive OPKs on it. I always use the clear blue digital ones with the smiley face on them, and I did get positives, and I did get a really nice like temperature rise, and my temps were really nice and high. And then that cycle, I didn't get a positive HPT. So then we went on to the next cycle, and we did also 5 milligrams of it, and then cycles 3 to 7 as well, and got positive OPKs and ovulated, confirmed ovulation, and my chart looked so amazing. Like, I thought that for sure I was going to see those two lines. Temps were super high. I never had temps that high. And they were like staying high. They were, there were no dips or anything. It was just an amazing looking chart. And so I got really, really hopeful and just tested and BFN. And that really just took a toll on me. It was just depressing. So then I did do a third cycle. We decided to do a third cycle of Femera, and this time my dosage was increased from 5 to 7.5 milligrams on the same cycle days, 3 to 7, and I didn't have really any more side effects than I did with the 5 milligrams, just normal, like, I guess my big side effect was headaches. And that was really it. I got a positive OPK like at cycle day 11 and 12, which was like super, super early, I thought at least. And then I did confirm ovulation on cycle day 13, so it did make me ovulate 2 days earlier, because on 5 milligrams I was just ovulating on cycle day 15. So I had a really weird start, a really weird feeling from the beginning of that cycle. My temps were like higher than they should have been pre-ovulation, and then post-ovulation they were not as high as last cycle, and there were like some weird dips, and my temperatures were not at all high, and I actually told myself that I would not test until AF was late, and so that 2-week wait went by like just fine, because I wasn't really expecting anything out of it. I knew I was going to see a BFN, and so I already knew, I knew I was out, and so I didn't have any hopes at all. And then my temperatures just were like all over the place, and they just sucked, and I was just like, I thought I was out. And so on 10 DPO, while I was at work, I was having like this just weird cramping going on. I didn't really think much of it. Because, like I said, I thought that, maybe my period's going to come sooner this time, and I don't know. It's like a really weird cycle from the beginning, and I wasn't really paying much attention to anything else, and I didn't take it too seriously. And then I started thinking about it, and I was 10 DPO, and I could potentially get a positive on it. So I took a test. I took one of the internet cheapy ones. And there was one line, but I thought that I saw a shadow of a second line, but I wasn't sure. like, I could barely see it. Like, I had to squint and, like, turn it up to the light, and I thought that, like, because sometimes when I take a pregnancy test, I can almost imagine where the second line would be. So I thought that was what was happening, and I could see, like, a little line starting to form at the top, but I wasn't sure of the color, so I thought maybe it was an evap line, maybe. So I, like, immediately took a first response test, and those were the longest 5 minutes ever, and so after the 5 minutes, I looked at the test, and I could see a second line. It was super, super, super faint. Like, it was really hard to capture it on pictures, because I was sending it on picture just to, like, I wanted to know that I wasn't crazy and that other people could see it, but it was super hard to capture it, like, for my phone to get pick up the second line, but I could see it. I had to, like, squint my eyes and kind of, like, put the test, like, really up close to me, but I knew there was a second line there, and I had never seen one before. I thought to myself, well, maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe it's really there. So then, I convinced myself that there was a second line, so I could obviously see a second line, and like I said, I was like, no, I'm not crazy, there's something there. So, so I actually told my husband that night, that I got a positive pregnancy test, and then later that night, we actually went to the drugstore, and we got a, clear blue digital test, and it said pregnant on it, and that was, like, the confirmation that I needed. Like, it wasn't a fluke, like, I'm really pregnant. The digital one was very reassuring to me. So then I continued to take tests just to make sure that it wasn't, like, a chemical pregnancy or anything, since it was so early, and my tests were getting darker, and then I took one on 16 DPO, it was nice and dark, and I still have, like, the internet cheapy ones, and I will occasionally take one just for my own peace of mind, and the line is, like, beautiful, and it's nice and dark, and yeah, I'm so blessed, and I feel just so grateful that that I'm pregnant, and that it happened for us, and words cannot express how, like, excited I am, and just how relieved and that I am that it finally happened, because it was really taking a toll on me emotionally. I was really ready to just take a break in the new year, and then maybe start back in the spring. So I feel so blessed, and so I am 5 weeks and 3 days pregnant today. So my due date is, like, at the late August. So I feel so blessed. So I'll probably make a separate video on symptoms and how I've been feeling, and hopefully be able to do a video every week. So hopefully I'll be able to start at 6 weeks. Everything's just been going just great, and I feel great, and like I said, I just feel so grateful and blessed. So that's my super long video, and much needed update, and I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.